Jai Baba, Chapter 106. Baba was obviously aware when he was going to drop his body and take Mahasamadhi. Avatars and saints like Baba know their time and day of passing over very well. They begin to make preparations for that day much in advance. If they want a sacred spot to intern their bodies, they choose that place and make all the necessary preparations in advance. Baba is all-knowing. He did the same with his Samadhi Mandir. He made his final resting place through the hands of Bapu Sahib Bhuti, an affluent devotee of Sai who lived in Nagpur. Bapu Sahib truly loved Baba. He would come with his family to Shirdi and spend many months at a stretch serving Sai. This coming and going went on for a while till Bhuti decided that he would buy some land and construct his own place of dwelling. As he was affluent, he could afford to do whatever his heart desired. The thought of buying land and building a place for himself and the family was brewing in his mind, though he never spoke about it to anybody. He was a circumspect man and wanted to be sure of himself before he spoke of his intentions. One night, while he was asleep in Dikshit Wada, he had a dream. He was sleeping on the upper story of the Wada, and near him slept Madhav Rao Ashama. Strangely, Shama too had the same dream or vision. Baba appeared in Bhuti's dream and told Bapu Sahib, "Yes, go ahead and make your own dwelling, but make sure that you also build a beautiful temple in the same place." Bapu Sahib woke up and tried to recollect the dream. Was it a dream or a revelation, he wondered. He lay on his bed, desperately trying to remember every detail of what he had just seen. Suddenly, Bhuti heard some noise and looked around to see Shama crying while he was still sleeping. Bapu Sahib got concerned and called out to Shama, who woke up hearing Bhuti's voice. "Madhav Rao, why are you crying in your sleep?" Shama sat up and looked around. "I heard Baba's words and I was overcome with love. My very throat got choked and my heart felt as though it would burst. There was no other way of expressing my emotions but to weep. Bapu Sahib, Baba came close to me and said, 'Let the Wada and the temple be made and I shall fulfill the desires of all my children.'" Bapu Sahib sat upright. He hurriedly narrated his own dream to Shama. This could be no coincidence that both of them had nearly the same dream with exactly the same details. From that moment, Bhuti was certain that he would now purchase land and build his home, as well as a beautiful temple on that piece of land. Bapu Sahib was born affluent, and for him to bring the vision into reality was no great task. Shama also realized that since both of them had the same dream, it meant that this was Baba's way of telling them to get to work. They sat down and prepared a plan which was discussed with Kaka Dikshit, and the three of them went to take Baba's darshan in the morning. They prostrated at Baba's feet and sat down. Baba scrutinized all the three of them and smiled. "Deva," began Shama, "how come you don't even let us sleep in peace? You enter our dreams and give us strange instructions." Baba mischievously clamped his hands on his ears and with a twinkle in his eyes said, "Anybody can say anything they want, but I can vouch that I have not moved from here all night." Everybody began to chuckle, and eventually the dreams and the plan was placed before Baba. Without a moment's thought, Sai gave his blessings for a Wada and a temple to be built as soon as possible. Bhuti made the land purchase and Shama got to work. Under his watchful eyes, in no time, the basement and ground floor were constructed. The well was dug too. Baba would pass by the land each day while going to Lendi garden and returning to Masjid-I. Shamya, put a window there. Not there, but there. Yes, and put a door there. To the east make a veranda. It shall make the place more beautiful. Baba would give instructions, raising his hands and pointing at everything with his index finger. Later, Babu Sahib Jog also got involved. Booty paid close attention to the construction work too. One day a thought came to him. Why not make a sanctorium and install an idol of Lord Krishna, Muralidhar? Booty never took a decision without Baba's approval. In the evening, Sai was on his routine rounds to Lendi garden and he stopped by the construction. Booty explained the plan to Shama, who discussed it with Baba. They wanted to make a proper place for Lord Krishna's statue by pulling down both the walls dividing the hall and placing the statue of Muralidhar there. Bapu Sahib too was of a similar opinion. Baba thought for a while and then gave them the green signal. Go ahead. Once the temple is ready, we will all come and stay here. Only we shall stay here. We shall spend all our time here and move about, talk, play, embrace each other, and love and be in complete bliss. Deva, if you have approved of this plan and feel that this moment is auspicious, can we lay the foundation stone today itself on this auspicious day? Shall I bring a coconut and break it right now? Yes, break the coconut right now. In minutes a coconut was brought and broken and the foundation stone of the temple was laid. Soon the sanctorium was constructed and the platform for Sri Krishna was put up as well. The sculpting of the statue was also assigned and then our Baba fell ill. It was obvious to one and all that Baba did not have many days left in the physical body. Booty was heartbroken. He had made this temple so that Baba would consecrate it with his presence. If Baba was not present, of what use were this temple and the house which he had built? He did not bother about the exorbitant amount of money which he had spent on the temple. If Baba's feet did not touch the floor of the temple, and if Baba was not present in the temple, then what was the use of it all? Shama, without Baba nothing matters, not Muralidhar or the temple or the Vada. Of course, Baba had other plans. That is why, when Baba was about to leave his physical body, he whispered, "Keep me in the Vada." This statement, one of the last words spoken by our Baba, relieved one and all. Everybody realized that Baba had chosen and made the temple as his final resting place. Baba's holy body was rested in the central shrine and the Vada became what is now known as the Samadhi Mandir. Sai became Muralidhar, the Lord Krishna. Can you imagine what great karma Booty must have accumulated that in his Vada, of which he is the owner, rests the body of the King of Kings, the Lord of the Universe, Sri Sainath of Shirdi. Peace be to all. Baba bless us with his love and presence always. Jai Sai.